Right, we're here today with two of our volunteers, Babs and Anne, who are going to tell us a little bit about their experiences and who they are and perhaps why they're here with us again this year. So I'll hand over to you.
Well, as I'm in the children in the group, I'll start off. Thank you. This is my second visit. I was here 3 years ago when we were digging inside the fort, and that was absolutely wonderful. I'm a volunteer. I've had a little bit of experience outside, but really I think archaeology is such a wonderful, wonderful opportunity. Sadly, most of us have to wait till we retire before we volunteer, but there are lots of younger elements. And what's so good about this project is that the volunteers are brought in, we're trained along the way, and we learn, and we take part, we're all part of the team. I've lived in Caerleon for a long, long time. We've had wonderful events and projects to do with Caerleon. This side of Caerleon has been left quiet for so long. And when the news broke that all this had been found underneath the ground, I was so excited and saw a lot of not just Caerleonites, but all the way up through the Welsh valleys, believe you me, and further afield. Had a visitor yesterday who'd been to Pompeii, and she said, "This is going to be a mini Pompeii." She thought it was wonderful. We do all sorts. We trowel, we dig, we heave, we push, we shovel. There's great camaraderie. It's wonderful to see the students working away and being supervised and being guided and being part of the whole. It's quite something. Your turn, Beth?
Thank you. Well, I same as Anne, had an interest in archaeology prior to retiring, but took the opportunity on retiring. I took a certificate in archaeology, and then I started to dig at Silchester, which is a greenfield Roman town in Hampshire, and I've dug there for 12 years, and I have a very good friend who lives here in Wales, near Crickhowell, and he's always on about Caerleon, and I've visited the museum many times, and then a couple of years ago he says, "They're doing a dig in Caerleon." I said, "Are they?" So I came down and I had a word with Mark Lewis at the museum, and he said, "Yes, fine." So last year I dug in the Priory Field dig, and I must say I never had such a lovely welcoming experience as coming to Caerleon to dig. And as Anne says, we do everything. If you've got the experience, then you're left to get on with it, and you just shout, "Can you look at this?" if you're not sure.
Put your hands up like in school. Hi! Look quick over here!
So again, when I knew they were going to dig, because last year was the last year in Priory Field, I thought, "Oh, that's a shame." And then they said, "Oh, they're digging." So I immediately got on to Peter and said, "Hey, can I come again?" And here I am. So even though I'm not Welsh, I'm very English, come from the middle part of England, I love it here. And I love working with the students, because I work with the students on in Silchester as well. But my background, like Anne's probably, is something, I was a nurse, I'm a retired nurse, so it's completely and utterly different and wonderful.
I enjoy encouraging children, and I'm in schools. I persuade the governors to let us dig trenches. We solve them, let the children do their own archaeological dig, and the excitement on their faces. And we had one lady lad with special needs whose concentration span was extremely short, and I think they let the member of staff came out to school to pay for the distance because he was so intensely concentrating on what he was doing. So I think I'm hoping to do some more. I quite enjoy that, because I feel, the younger you can get the children doing it, and they love it. They absolutely love digging.
I think the thing about it, as well as finding things, is getting to connect with history and our history. Whether it's a Welsh history or English history, it's that combination which is enjoyable.
I mean, in this area, we're just up on the hill. We've got the Iron Forts, and the Silures were here some wonderful pieces of history in the area. And the Romans came, and I want to know more about before the Romans as well. So watch this space, I think.
Okay, thank you very much. I will let you get back to your trenches.
Oh, lovely. Thank you.